With the London Film Festival happening right now in full force, this was the film that we were bound to get, and one of my most anticipated films of the year. This is my review of Spencer. Set during her Christmas holidays with the royal family in their estate in Norfolk, England, Diana decides to leave her marriage to Prince Charles. Before I properly start with my review, I want you to let me know your thoughts on Spencer, if you're excited, if you're not, in the comments below, anything and everything. Start the conversation, because it's always the most important part. And if you like what you see here, make sure you consider clicking that subscribe button so you do not miss any further LFF coverage or any conversation about your favorite movies and TV. I fell in love with the first teaser trailer for this film, and that teaser very much represents what the film has to offer. This is from director Pablo Larraín, who a few years ago directed Jackie. It's very much in the vein of that film, as well as Phantom Thread from Paul Thomas Anderson. If you're not a fan of either of those two films, this will not be for you. This is very much one of those films where, quote unquote, nothing happens, but it's very much a character piece. And I love that it's capturing it during these 3 very specific days. It's a crucial point in Diana's life with a big decision that she has to make, and it very much represents the state of mind of that character on those 3 days, and it captures that beautifully. The talk of the town, obviously, with this film is Kristen Stewart's performance as Princess Diana, and yeah, she is mesmerizing. I almost feel like it's cheating to call it a performance because she utterly and completely disappears into this role. From the first moment she shows up on screen, I never saw Kristen Stewart. I saw the perfect embodiment of Princess Diana. She completely delivers herself to this role. She is heart-wrenching and raw to watch in this film. Wearing her heart on her sleeve, every single frame in this film is emotionally charged in what is truly a tragedy. It is a hauntingly beautiful performance that is bound to define her career for the rest of her life, because it's just that good, and I would not be surprised if nothing ever comes close to this in regards to Oscar consideration. As a director, Pablo Larraín has this beautiful way of shooting his films where everything looks dreamlike and ethereal, almost heavenly, but throughout this entire film you're seeing someone in so much pain, under so much pressure. It's an extremely sad film to watch, and it's so powerful in that regard that you don't really watch this film. It's something that you experience, it's something that you feel like you're there with this character. As you see Diana walking through the halls of this estate, the way they shoot it makes it look so massive and imponent on everyone else. Every single person inside this estate looks so small. As Diana is walking around in these halls, they look endless. It feels like she's completely trapped in this family, in this place, with no way out, almost unable to breathe. And when you pair that with the commanding performance of Stewart, it feels like you can't breathe throughout this film. You're hoping for some kind of catharsis, which this film delivers, and it's so fucking powerful. Throughout this entire film, I just wanted to hug Diana, and one of my favorite scenes comes near the beginning, and it's a candlelit scene with just Diana and her sons, and it's fucking beautiful, man. Johnny Greenwood's score is also a sublime addition to this that enhances every single emotion in every single scene that Diana is feeling, and it only makes the scenes more powerful. This is a gorgeous looking, emotionally charged film that is bound to make you feel whatever you feel about it. It will make you feel those emotions. Spencer is completely stripped of gloss and embellishment and glamour. There's a quote in this film that says there's 2 versions of every person. There's the versions that the paparazzi photograph, and then there's the real people. This is a real person's movie. It's only really a biopic out of formality. This is an insightful, personal, and extremely intimate capturing of Diana and her fears, her paranoia, and her isolation, and the witnessing of this one person's unraveling state of mind throughout a very important and very heavy weekend. Spencer is bitter, moving, stunning, complex, and compelling. It offers justice to a character, but even more so a mesmerizing portrayal of such character. I could sit here and talk about big flaws, but I really didn't have none. There is something that the film uses just a bit too much on the literal sense when it comes to someone that Diana relates to. That's really the only thing that didn't quite work for me. Apart from that, this was gorgeous. This was everything I hoped for. And Kristen Stewart, much like the final result, is phenomenal. I'm giving Spencer an A. This is absolutely one of my favorite films of the year. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to let me know your thoughts on Spencer and on every film of the festival down in the comments below. And if you like what you saw here, click the subscribe button so you don't miss any conversation about your favorite movies, TV, and of course any coverage of the festival coming soon. Thank you so much once more. You are the best. I'll be back very soon with more films from the festival and my review for the What If finale. And until then, love each other and love the movies.